Allí. Hola.
Somos 6 mis hijos, yo somos 7 y mi esposo 8, pero él no está aquí ahorita.
¿Dónde está?
Él está allá en Caborca, está trabajando porque aquí no hay trabajo y se fue allá. Y gana bien poquito, aunque sea para la comida y el terreno. Este mes estresamos el terreno.
A ver, prima, a ver.
This is the story of the Ruiz Hernandez family. The EOC, along with the Plett family, built a house for them this past summer. They, as the majority of the families we work with, were living in a very difficult situation.
Ooh, it's like my shine. Ooh, so lovely and wild.
The family is made of 8 members. The father, Jaime Ruiz, mother Candelaria Hernandez, and the children, Erika, Karina, Adrian, Santiago, Yesenia, y Jesus Daniel. The Ruiz Hernandez family is originally from the state of Oaxaca. The lack of work and opportunities there forced them to search for a better life somewhere else, so they decided to go north of Mexico.
For the joy a new life brings.
Things weren't as simple, because Jaime did find a job working in the fields, but it only lasted for a few months, and then he was unemployed. They had no money for food, nor to pay off the land they recently had bought. They built a small house out of scraps, mainly plastic, but it was hardly a house. It was more like a shack. It was a very critical situation, so Jaime decided to go wherever he could find a job. That was Caborca, Sonora, about 500 miles away from Ensenada, and work picking vegetables. This is the time when we met the family. A pastor brought their story to us, and we decided to visit them. The conditions of the house they were living in were simply heart-ripping. This was no more than a plastic tent that could be torn apart at the first rain of the season or the lightest wind.
Casita. ¿Dónde duermes tú? Acá.
With no running water, no electricity, no kitchen or rooms, no anything basically, we were moved, not by the poor conditions, but the faith and the humility of the people living there. Candelaria and all of the children are just beautiful people. They all have very simple and joyful personalities despite the obvious and terrific needs. When we met them, we instantly knew we had to take immediate action. We contacted a partner team who was coming to Mexico to build a house, and that was it. A few weeks later, a brand new beautiful home was being built for this beautiful family. The team worked very, very hard, and in only 4 days, the family had a new shelter where they would be safe, a place to raise their children, to love each other. A local pastor now has a new family at the church to teach and guide, and the family has embraced God's word because of the love shown by the team. We recently visited the family to see how they were doing, and this is what we found.
Cámara, campeón. ¿Cómo te llamas? Hola, Santiago. A ver la tarea, a ver.
They are all doing well. Jaime came back to Ensenada after 4 months, and he was very amazed about the beautiful house. He's now working at a local ranch and hopes for the job to last long so he can provide for his family without having to go anywhere. Candelaria and all of the kids remember the team very well, even some of the names. They ask when their friends come back to Mexico. They said they miss them very much and hope to see them again. The house looks very good. Candelaria keeps it very clean and organized. It is still very small to hold a family of 8, plus the grandma, but it has changed this family's story. And the most important, it has opened the door for a whole family to have a personal relationship with God.
Gracias a Dios, cuando hicieron la casa, pues ya nos ha ido muy bien. Yo, pues como no estaba cuando hicieron la casa, pues ya cuando que llegué, pues ya me quedé sorprendido por cómo estaba y todo eso. Ahorita pues ya estamos más mejor que nunca. Sí, ya. Pues mis hijos también, pues todos están contentos, están alegres, cada quien duerme a gusto ahora sí, no como antes. Pues me dijeron que mira papi, mira cómo está la casa, mira mira, ya tengo mi cama, ya este es mío, y cada quien me dijo, este es mío, y aquí voy a dormir, y que es para mi ropa, y eso es. Ese día pues no supe ni qué sentir, pues dando alegría, me dio mucho gusto, y hasta, bueno, pues hasta me dio ganas de llorar por los niños que estaban contentos. Pues, gracias a ellos también pues vinieron a hacer la casa, y pues yo no los pude conocerlos, ni ellos a mí, pero de todas maneras le doy muchas gracias, y que ojalá que algún día vuelvan por acá también, o no sé, primeramente Dios, y le mando muchos saludos a todos, aunque no los conozco, pero muchas gracias a todos ustedes.
Please continue to have our ministry in your prayers. There are many families just like the Ruiz family that are ready to receive God's love and that are ready to embrace the gospel. But we can't do it alone. We would love to partner with you in this awesome journey of missions in Mexico.